again, Hillosophy, part n plus x. Got a bit of a new spot here actually. Some amazing views. How far? She's got some fairly good weather up here today. So when the wind goes, it's pretty icy, but yeah, quite mild really for this time of year, has to be said. And look, here's a glimpse of the blue sky. That's the first time we've seen the blue sky in about sort of 4 or 5 days. I kid you not. Right? I like this perspective here. I don't actually know where that is up there. I don't think that's the it could be the continuing Malvern Hills, but I don't actually know. It's nowhere near that. I think the place I was talking about the other day is kind of over. It's over there somewhere, sort of beyond that mound. That's where I'm going to go next week, I reckon. That valley that goes around the corner is just infinitely alluring. But yeah, here we are, Hillosophy. Not sure what to say really today. Bit of a nice lie this morning. It's Sunday. Traditional thing to do. We've got to do some work on the house because got some guests staying next week, as in sort of Airbnb type guests. So we're going off to Gran Canaria actually, in search of a little bit of warmth. I checked the weather forecast. It looks like it's going to be raining every day. Although Anna suggests otherwise, but you know we shall see. But at least it'll be raining in slightly warmer climes. Oh, this is beautiful here. I'm going to miss that. It'd be hilarious if it was like unbroken sunshine here in Britain when we were out there. It's entirely possible. But look at that mound of trees there. That big, just tree-covered hill there. I love that kind of thing. The sheer depth of vegetation, the density of it all is just so satisfying to think about. Yeah. Sort of quite the Chelsoph Social the other night. There was a bit of a incident, has to be said. And so one of the members, it's just extremely intense, and kind of did a walkout just simply because I think there'd been he claimed that someone had asked a ridiculous question, and it was extremely weird. So anyway, just goes to show that, you start a nice friendly sort of philosophy group, you think, yeah, this is going to be cool, get some really smart people together discussing philosophy, and they end up squabbling. But, we've got to learn some lessons from this. I'm going to try and take action a bit sooner in some areas. Because, I tried to sort of cling on to this idea that we can be completely global, all-inclusive, all isms, and to a certain extent, all attitudes except for the obviously kind of insane, sort of absolutist, sort of far anything, right? But yeah, to be honest, attitudes, and conduct is important, right? I think there's just some of that doesn't need to be explained or moderated for. It should just come naturally. And if it doesn't, then I think we're going to have serious problems. So anyway, not serious problems, but we just won't tolerate people being bloody rude. Simple as that, right? That's my hill mate. Yeah, what a perfect day for this. Looks like we might even be able to get a bit more blue sky today. Even the sky is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Fantastic. What else? Oh yeah, I've got a new guest coming up. A guy called Matt Segal. He's the world-renowned expert on Alfred North Whitehead. Right, so A.N. Whitehead. He's known for publishing with Bertrand Russell, the most famous British philosophers. Bertrand Russell, famed for starting CND, the Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament. He was an open pacifist in the war, and all round cool character. And you've got things like Russell's paradox. Anyway, so Whitehead worked with him on mathematics, and so the guy's a fucking genius, anyone that can work at that level. But he's famous for what's called process philosophy, and perhaps process theology as well, which is this kind of paradigm shift away from the objectification of things and the objectification of phenomena, and say, actually, no, there are no things, there are sort of processes. Right, which kind of squares with this idea, this sort of hermetic, is it hermetic or perhaps very sort of mystic idea that everything, nothing stays the same. Right, there is only change. Right, so yeah, that's cool. So I'm talking to him. I think it's the 5th of December, and he's one of these guys. He's intelligent, he's clipped, he's professional, but he's deeply intellectual. But he's handsome. He makes philosophy look cool. I think there's a bunch of guys that sort of make philosophy look cool. And you've got the likes of Kastrup, and you've got this guy, Massagal. You've got Philip Goff, the panpsychist. And look at I believe someone's done some littering here. Someone's left some. Excuse me. I think you may have dropped something. Just doing my duty for the community on the hill. We won't tolerate litter. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not responsible for that particular item.
Then we walk all the way up there to get it.
Aw, you didn't mind. I feel mean now. I thought it just might be funny. I feel like, because I should. Whoa, wow. I've just been.
Very
wow.
bad-mannered indeed.
I've just been called ungentlemanly. That is a deep. That's a deep wound. Bad-mannered? I won't hear of this. Anyway, look, things are obviously descending into sort of brutal violence, really. But anyway, so yeah, if no one hears from me for a couple of days, you know where my body is. See you soon. Bye.